Am I the a-hole for confronting an older student because my son has a crush on her? I am not OOP. OOP is you OK Oil 1091, originally posted to our AITA Relationships AITA for confronting an older student because my son has a crush on her. Editor's note: made small edits for ease of readability. Trigger warnings. Harassment, obsessive behavior, victim blaming. Original post. May 25, 2026. My son is 10M. He goes to a performing arts school on the weekends. There's a 17-year-old girl there who's famous. She's been in a few professional acting jobs and has 100,000 TikTok followers. My son and loads of the students there think it's really cool that she's famous. And he always comments on her videos, being supportive. She doesn't respond to a lot of comments, but whenever she notices he or people from the performing arts school has commented, she replies. I thought it was sweet at first until like 5 nights ago my son had a sleepover with his friends, and I heard him talk about a crush he has on the girl from the drama group, and that they follow each other on TikTok and he messages her on there a lot. I asked him the next day after his friends left about it, and checked their messages. This is how the conversation went. I have screenshots. I'll put what was said here. Him: hello, thank you for following me back. Her: NP, you're a diva. Him: you're so famous on TikTok. Her: haha, my videos are trash. Ike: why I have so many FR. Him: I like your videos, or you're a good actress. Her: all autism, you're a great actor too. Him: thank you. The next day he sent her a TikTok trend to the show they're doing, which is Mary Poppins. He's playing Mitchell and the 17-year-old is playing Mary Poppins. Him: can you do this TikTok with me and kid playing Jane? Her: looks like fun. We should if your parents and her parents let you post on TikTok. Him: yes they do. Her: great. Him: I'm so excited for Mary Poppins. Her: me too. You're amazing at playing Mitchell. Him: this is my first main part. I was so happy. I didn't think I'd get a big part since I'm new in this group. Her: OMG, that's so sweet. I had my first main part at 10 too. First leads are special. Him: really, that's so cool. The next day: him: I do remember my lines. Him: only in some parts. Him: you always know yours so quick. How? Her: haha, you're so real for that. My first few leads I was so scared I wouldn't know them. I went through my lines every day and still didn't always remember them until after we were off book. It got easier as I've got older though. Go through all your lines and songs once every day until it becomes second nature. That's what I've done with Mary. Him: thank you. Next day: him: hi. Him: how are you? Her: I'm good thanks. How are you? Him: fine. Him: who's your favorite character from the show? Her: Mary, but I'm biased. Who's yours? Him: Mary too. I think Emily is pretty. Her: oh, Emily Blunt from the newer one. Him: yeah, you kind of look like her. Her: haha, I see it a bit. Him: you do. The next day: him: good morning, your video is funny. Her: thank you, I'm here all week. Him: you played a funny character in the last show, didn't you? I watched it before I joined the drama group. Her: Ms. Wormhood. Him: yes, she was my favorite cause she was funny. Her: thank you, haha, I tried. Him: you was good. That was the last conversation they had. I felt really uncomfortable with the fact she kept replying to him. So yesterday I confronted her about it. I asked the director after dropping my son off if the 17-year-old is there yet. The director said yes. I asked if I could speak to her and him about something important together, please. He said okay. The director, the girl, and I spoke together. I told them I'm feeling uncomfortable because my son has a crush on her. The girl went quiet and the director said, oh yes, I can see why that would make you uncomfortable. I showed the screenshots to them of the conversation and the director and the girl read through them. The director asked her if it was just her being nice. She said, yeah, it wasn't supposed to be in an inappropriate way or anything, I just wanted to be supportive. I said, well, surely you think it's weird a 10-year-old would have a crush on a 17-year-old. And she said, yeah, that's weird. I didn't know though. The director defended her, saying, if that's the only online conversation they've had, then I assure you this isn't her fault in person. We supervise the students at all time, and she's not said anything inappropriate to him here. I said that I'm worried she's grooming him. She started crying, saying she's not grooming him. The director said he understands my concern, but that's not what's going on here if that's the only evidence of this. I said that I don't want her to talk to my son. The director said, I'm sure she'll happily block him on social media, and she said, yeah, I'll block him. I said I don't want her speaking to him in the school either. The director said that's not really completely possible since they have a lot of scenes together. I said fine, but if they're doing scenes together there needs to be someone supervising the both of them specifically at all times. The director said someone supervises all of the students at all times. I said great, but I want specific ones around the girl and my son. The director said he'll speak to the owner. I said great and left. The mother messaged me after rehearsal saying she's disgusted by what I'm accusing her daughter of. She said that her daughter's experienced something similar to what I'm suggesting in her childhood and would never want to put a child through that after what she's been through. And she actually wants to foster children when she's older because she cares so much about the well-being of children with trauma and hates anyone who hurts kids. I said that I'm just ensuring my kid's safety. She said I should just talk to my son about what is an appropriate age gap and what's not, and that her daughter is well aware that's a terrible age gap. I've gotten messages from other parents too saying to leave the 17-year-old alone, and that I'm being completely unreasonable, and they feel really sorry for the 17-year-old and she's a really kind person. Editor's note: OOP was unanimously YTA. Many of OOP's responses were downvoted. I'm listing significant details for more context-relevant comments. Commenter 1: Wow, lady, you have some serious perception and understanding issues. There was absolutely nothing inappropriate in any of those conversations. YTA OOP: What if the roles were reversed gender-wise? Commenter 2: YTA, that isn't what grooming is, by the way. Also, good luck getting your kid to talk to you about anything personal from here on out. You humiliated a teenage girl with stupid, baseless accusations, and also your son by telling everyone about his crush. If you stay on this path, you may cause bigger problems. If this girl is great at acting and fairly famous, who do you think will be the first person removed from the play if it comes to that? Probably not her, right? OOP: Someone with fame, fortune, and an age gap speaking to a young boy. Commenter 3: You're projecting your own dysfunctional thoughts regarding your son onto a girl who has done everything she possibly could in this situation correctly to establish boundaries, while also being kind-hearted to a child she has to share community space with. You have freely allowed your son online at a young age, allowed him to block evade on social media to contact the girl, and you blame her for it because you are incapable of actual parenting or teaching him how to conduct himself online. You are jealous that your son is paying attention to a girl who isn't you, and so you will create any reason to hate her. That's what predators do: create a false target so they can feel less guilty about their own bad behavior. OOP: That's not what's going on here. I do not have any inappropriate feelings towards my son other than a normal mother-son dynamic. You can never be too careful online. I saw red flags, so nipped it in the bud before something bad happening rather than after. Commenter 4: If you wanted to prevent these things from happening, why don't you get your son off of social media? Most social media platforms require you to be at least 13 years old. Your son is only 10. OOP: He doesn't really post much, only watches them. OOP responds to multiple comments about allowing their son to have access to social media at age 10. OOP: That's my decision. All of his friends have social media. It's the way their generation is now. I'd rather know he has social media accounts and be able to monitor his usage and restrict it appropriately than say he's completely not allowed to use social media and him have accounts in secret. That's where the real danger comes in. Of secrecy and not monitoring it. Plus, I do monitor him. Usually once a week I go through his phone. If something he feels creeped out by happens, he tells me too. Plus, I do have safety controls on an app. I see exactly who he adds on social media. Update: June 1, 2026. 1 week later. Update: AITA for confronting an older student because my son has a crush on her. Thought I'd give an update to those of you who interested. I've been reposted on Am I the Devil and other social media platforms, so thought I'd share an update as I have one, and it might make you guys see where my concerns came from. Since then, the 17-year-old did block my son. I did tell him before confronting her and the director that he shouldn't be talking to older girls, and the reasons why I was concerned, especially given the fact he has a crush on her. Yet he was still shocked when she blocked him. He told me he was trying to find the account and couldn't find it, and he's been blocked. I said it's good because that's what I wanted since he's too young to be talking to a 17-year-old. He apparently asked her in drama if she's deleted her account or blocked him, and she said she deleted it. He came home happy saying she didn't block him, she just deleted the account. They're still chill. But then one of his friends his age said she's still posting, and the account hasn't been deleted, so he was upset she had blocked him. He then realized he hadn't been blocked on Instagram. She only has about 5K followers on Instagram, so tried to follow everyone back, so even though the account doesn't have his name or face on it, she had already followed him back. He messaged her, and this is how the conversation went. Him: Why did you block me? Her: Who is this? Her: Probably because you're a creep, mate. Her: And I was probably right if you're making some fake account with no profile to message me again. Him: I'm not a creep. Her: Who is it then? What's your main account called? Him: Why are you being mean to me? Her: Who the fluff is this? Him: It's on TikTok. Her: What was your username? Him: It's his name from drama. You blocked me on TikTok. Her: Oh, sorry, I thought you was someone else. Blocked a few people on Insta for being weird. Her: Sorry for swearing. Him: Why did you block me? Her: Because you have a crush on me and I'm too old for you. Him: I don't have a crush on you. Her: Well, your mum said you did. Him: But I don't. Him: I have a crush on girl his age from drama. Her: Oh, that's cute. Him: Don't tell her though. Her: I whoa. That's really sweet though. There's no bad blood between us, but I'm gonna block you now, okay? No hard feelings though. See you in drama. Him, but why? Her, it's not appropriate for us to be talking online. We can talk in drama though for scenes and stuff. Him, okay. She then blocked him on Instagram. I'm honestly a bit mad she swore at him. Drop your verdict in the comments. Wait, what?